I gotta figure out a way to get it on my tripod so that it doesn't fall. Because it stays on my tripod. Whoop, but because there's a battery pack, sorry, I think I just disconnected the stream by accident. Okay, I gotta figure out a tripod situation, but we're gonna test this device again, and then I'll deal with figuring out the brightness of the camera and all that stuff. I don't know how to turn up my brightness or do any of that. Good morning, Pro Pyro. Okay, I'm gonna go get my coffee. What's up, Nia Lifestyle? What's up, Germinator? So let me go get my coffee and then we'll chat. Hang on. I lost my microphone. All right, we're back. Okay, 1 second here. Sorry guys, I'm all out of sorts with this new setup I'm trying to figure out here to have a better stream. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I gotta figure out a way to stand so that it's like a little bit brighter because it's so freaking dark, right? Is it really dark? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Good morning. All right, maybe put you guys this way, put you guys that way. That's what she said. Ooh, sorry. All right. So I need to figure out a stand to put this on. But good morning, everybody. Today's stream looks a little different just because I'm trying out a new device. Yesterday, I did a test live stream in the afternoon. So some of you may have gotten to see it. I'm going to say hi to everybody in 1 sec. Hang on. Let me just see if I can get my tripod here. Actually, maybe not. I was going to see if I can like zip tie it to a tripod, but then I can't do my tent tour. Let me just say hi to everybody. What's up, Pro Pyro? Good morning. Mia, good morning. Germinator, Cat Dog, good to see you. Riz, good morning. Thurgood, good to see you. Cheers, everybody. What's up, Bernie? Good morning. Enjoy your bike ride. What up, Dan? Good to see you. Hope everyone's having a happy Tuesday. Blue Nose, good morning. Shaddy, good morning. J-Man, good to see you. Happy Tuesday. MK, good to see you. Good morning. Cheers, everybody. What up, Buffoon? Good morning. All right, everybody. Blue Nose, I said hi. All right, good morning, Wassman. Good to see you. All right, it's been a busy morning in the grow tent. I'm all out of sorts, or not all out of sorts, but just like tired or frazzled. Not tired, frazzled, because I just set up my roller hooks. And so I was rushing to get it done before my live, because we've got to move things along. We've got a lot of work to do. This morning, I've been like really trying to edit. I've been in editing jail. So for those of you canna growers, you're in trim jail. I, as a content creator, I'm in editing jail. So I've been editing all morning since like 5:30 in the morning, trying to get my series done so I can post it tonight. Cheers, everybody. So I'm like talking really fast and just moving really fast because I've been overwhelmed. So for those of you watching that are regularly here, that know the challenges I've been having with my live streams, I'm relying on you guys to provide feedback on the quality of today's stream. How's the quality? Is it pixelated? Is it good, like other than the darkness, because I gotta adjust the camera settings. How's the sound? How's the visuals? Do I have good internet? What's up, Mike? Good morning. All right, cool. So, what's up, Riz? Oh, I missed you. Sorry, I'm driving. We'll get back in the chat after a few minutes. Good to see you, Riz. Hope you're doing good. What's up, Dragon? Good morning. It's clear. Everything is good. Awesome. So we're going to do a tent tour in just a sec. I'm back on that kick where whenever we talk about something and I have like a to-do list that I do on the live, I have to accomplish it right away before the next live so that I have something to show you guys or something new to talk about. You know, the plants, they don't wait for us to have enough time to get something done, right? It's more like get it done now or you miss the mark, or later it's more complicated. So in this case, the roller hooks. What's up, Rick? Good morning. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. So last night I did my IPM. This morning I did a lot of editing. And then I came down here and I just made sure everything was under control. Everything looks good. I kind of re-spaced things out a little bit in preparation for the roller hooks. And I installed all the roller hooks. And they look really good. And I looked it up. So yesterday we were talking about it. Some plant yo-yos or roller hooks are with fishing line on a spool with a hook. And the ones that I got are actually called roller hooks. They're tomato. They're meant for tomatoes. It's polypropylene is the material of the twine that's on the spool. So it's on a polypropylene spool. And this morning worked on my rock garden, soon to be a flower herb bed. Hopefully by the weekend get it done. That's so exciting. And El King, no, that's on the other channel. Check out the Fresh Princess After Dark. So yeah, it was a busy morning. I also raised the lights a little bit because once I got the cucumber Katrina on the plant hook, she just went crazy. Yeah, that's the other channel. Thanks, Mia and J-Man. Appreciate you guys. What up, Fred? Good morning. Cheers, Plant Lovers Club. I know it's backwards for you guys, but cheers. Feeling a little less sore today than I have in the last few days. So yesterday I did a 2-hour test live stream, and on that live stream we made mixed newts for both grow towers because the last time I topped them was just with pH water. We started our seedling tray, so I had seeds that I germinated, basil seed that sprouted. We transplanted them into the net pots with the clay pebbles, and now they're in a tray with nutrients. We also made nutrients to top up the buckets, so those were topped up yesterday, and boy do I see a difference. What's up, Grumpy Bulldog? Good morning. And the only thing, I got my pictures done last night for my website. The only thing that I didn't get done off the to-do list yesterday was start the lettuce and parsley seeds to fill out the, have a great day, Mike. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to start lettuce and parsley seeds because I eat so much parsley and I don't have any right now. And lettuce, I got to fill out, the yellow tower outside is working out really well. So I got to fill that one out. So today we're going to start some seeds. And I'm going to show you guys the roller hooks. That was on my to-do list for yesterday, but I got that done today. My plan this morning, because we talked about it on yesterday afternoon's live stream, was to wake up at like 5 a.m., and get the dahlia tubers planted. So I went out there at around 6 o'clock and I checked the soil, and I had to, I don't know what you call it, I guess till it a little bit and kind of mix it around because it was really saturated, too much. And so I just want to make sure that it's not oversaturated because you don't want the tubers to rot in the ground, right? So I got excited though because I created all my labels and I opened my box of tubers up and I was reading through all the varieties that I got, and wow, I got some really great varieties. So today I'm going to show you what we're going to be planting because I'm going to be doing those tonight. Probably not on the live. I'll just get them in the ground, and within I would say 2 weeks we should see some sprouts. Yeah, and that's really it. So I'm going to take you guys on a tent tour and show you guys what I got done this morning. We got roller hooks installed and we got the lights slightly raised. What we still have to do is, so now I also, this afternoon, I have to prepare for my after dark grow. So I'm going to set up my roller hooks while my light is still high that I can access in between. I got to set up wash my 1 gallon pots, but they're clean, but just, you know, rewash them before I use them. And I just have to, I guess, you know, do a couple light readings, figure out where I'm going to place things, how low I want the lights, what intensity do I want, and yeah, just kind of prepare for that. Set up my oscillating fans. I've got a couple clip fans that I have to set up. So a few things that we have to do. So you're not a real planter if you don't master the devil's lettuce. That's top level, I reckon. I mean, whatever. I think that's subjective, right? Also, I don't know where you're from. But planter, I don't know. Gardener, yes. So yeah, I got to set up roller hooks too for the after dark plant. So I'm going to flip you guys around. We're going to go on a tent tour. I'm going to show you guys what's new. What's up, Scummy? Good to see you. So yeah, I can cross some of that stuff off my to-do list. We're going to write a new to-do list today. So today, starting seeds, pruning a couple of the lower leaves off of our plants, and oh my gosh, there was one more important thing. Mixing nutrients for the outdoor grow tower. So for those of you that are new here, this is the grow tent. For those of you that aren't new here, it looks a little different today. What's up, Rose? Good morning. Have a great day, Thurgood. Thanks for hanging out. So I've already begun setting up my roller hooks. We're going to go through that in a second in detail. I'll show you in a minute. This is what I got done on yesterday's test live stream. Took some of the paper towel with it, but we've got little basil seedlings in here with nutrients. These ones are cilantro actually, but I gotta do parsley. These are my mocha swirl seeds germinating. And we'll go through the buckets in a minute. I'll show you guys the towers. Oh my gosh, I had a salad last night and I didn't even make it to having it with my dinner because I just ate the whole thing before dinner. It was so good. I was like snacking on it before I even had my meal. So yeah, the lettuce looks awesome. Everything is looking really, really good. I'm really, really happy with, well, I mean, some of them are growing a little weirder than others, but for the most part, I'm satisfied. Like this one is my favorite right now. It literally looks like a head of lettuce I'd buy from the store. I'm really, really happy with the formation. So yeah, then we got our dinosaur kale. We got some pak choi, and the arugula needed some nutrients, but now actually you got a few new leaves growing since I increased the newts. So I think that was the problem. And then the orange tower, the pak choi in this tower looks ridiculous. Look at this. Like, how insane is that? And the base of the plant, like the stalk. Man, I've never had a plant looks so good in the grow tower. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. This looks amazing here. What up, yellow skunk? Good to see you. And yeah, so this tower, like I said, is a week behind the yellow, the green one. And then I've also got a yellow one outside. Then we've got our tatsoi here. Thanks, Chris. Some romaine lettuce, dill, and then we're gonna start some parsley and some more lettuce just to fill out the outdoor tower. Oh, got some goodies. Nice, Rose. Sounds good. Okay. So yeah, those are the grow towers. So the buckets. The roller hooks. Yes, we're doing after dark right here. We're popping seeds in 2 days. So I got to get ready. I got to get my roller hook set up for that as well. Okay, so these are the buckets. What's up, Reef? Good morning. The roller hooks. I'm going to go over the roller hooks in a minute. But yeah, these are them. I added some additional poles to the top of the grow tent. And I zip tied. I'll have to cut the ends of the zip ties. But I had to zip tie because these are meant for thin wires or poles like in greenhouses. Or people screw them to a frame or whatever. So I zip tied them. And I'll show you how they work in a second. And they're polypropylene twine. And they roll and they stop, and you squeeze the bracket to pull down further, and then you use the clips. The spine of the clip acts as like a grip for the twine, and then you just clip it around the stem. So I had to raise Katrina, or I had to raise the light because Katrina got burnt yesterday. She got so burnt from the light. So I added her to the trellis. I think I'm going to have to start adding some bloom nutrients because this plant, she's decided to start producing fruit and flowers. And now that she's going to get more light from being, you know, trellised and supported, I think I'll add a second roller hook up here for this one. Some plants are going to need more than one roller hook. I just did one for now just to, you know, get everything started. This one is made for the eggplant, so when that one's ready, it'll go in there. Nope, Mia, this is a parthenocarpic variety. So this one does not need hand pollinating. It is a, every flower is a female flower, so it does not require hand pollination in order to produce fruit. The eggplant looks beautiful. I love her leaves. They remind me of, like, I don't know if it's like an elephant ear plant or what the plant is called, but it reminds me of one of those plants with the big ass leaves. So I checked all my plants with the scope yesterday with the, what's it called? The jeweler's loop. And now that I learned how to use it properly, wow, I could actually see the trichomes on the tomatoes. It's so cool. It's so cool. The cuke looks awesome, and the roots are just, I'm gonna stop lifting this after a while because I don't want to, you know, mess with the roots, but they look freaking incredible. I love this plant with all my heart. Then I have the mocha swirl, sorry, not mocha swirl, Marconi Rosso, a sweet elongated pepper. It's an Italian heirloom variety. We've got our roller hook right here, ready to go. This is another Marconi Rosso. What's up, Galaxy? Good morning. I know, Chris, they look awesome. This one looks healthy and happy. Green. Chinese 5-color pepper. We'll talk about the grow along. I'm going to put the thing up in Discord today. And those of you that need seeds, I'll get those out to you as soon as possible. Anyone else that wants to join, let me know. Got a couple weeks. This is the poblano pepper. It's off to such a slower start. What's up, Default? Good morning. And what's up, Sir Sticky Buds? Oh man, ribs are so good, Rose. So yeah, that one's a poblano pepper. This one is also a poblano pepper. I just tucked the string or the twine for the roller hooks in the lid here. Some of these I've, like this one, for example, is too short, so I need to get up on the ladder and pull it down. So I'm going to show you guys soon how it works. And then this one is my jalapeno pepper. What's up, Yamaseta? Good morning. Yeah, little jalapeno pepper. Those are pretty prolific too. So yeah, I mean, the roller hooks look sleek AF. It looks nicer than the butcher's twine. And yeah, once it has the plant's weight, then it's really gonna, you know, straighten out, and those will all look more uniform. Just gonna have a sip of coffee, and then I'll show you guys the tomatoes. No, Sir Sticky Buds, the variety is poblano peppers. That's funny, problemo peppers. All right. This was so these are my tomatoes. I spaced them out, right? Because this is going to be their final destination. I'm not like crazy concerned, but I don't love what's happening to the Roma tomato. She's being difficult. I had a misting nozzle malfunction, and maybe it was malfunctioning for just over a day. And because of that, the water temperature was high in the bucket that she was in, but the surrounding buckets were fine. The bucket that this tomato was in was 75 degrees, and all the other buckets were like 70 degrees. So I fixed and I replaced the nozzle, but now I ended up moving her into this bucket. Hopefully she'll bounce back. I mean, it looks better than yesterday. If you guys remember, this was more downward yesterday. I took pictures just to note the difference after topping it up with nutrients, and I think it's just she needs more nutrients, and I'm doing it very, very gradually. That it's just not enough. So today I'm gonna top up with a little bit of a stronger tonight. I'm gonna just let them chill over the course of the day. But the pH is 6. Now the water temperature is 70. And so this is the Roma tomato. She's on the roller hook. There's the clip. I just left the twine. Yeah, they've grown so much. We've got some nice looking roots down there. Clean roots. How's the camera quality, guys? How's the stream quality? Are you guys enjoying the show? Yeah, so this is a Roma. What's up, Dre? This is a Roma tomato, but you can see we're going to trim off these leaves today. First I had tacoing. Now the tacoing is gone. I also had purpling on the bottom of the leaves, right? So we're going to get rid of this today. I brought my pruners down. The question is, this is a determinant variety. Do we remove suckers off of determinant varieties? I planted a packet of Romas yesterday. Awesome, Reef. This is the Sun Gold cherry tomato. I've heard don't prune the duckers. All right, I won't prune the duckers. And we've got the Sun Gold cherry tomato. I'm just going to turn this down for a second here so I can go under and show you. All right, so this is the Sun Gold cherry tomato. I've heard like really incredible things. But yeah, she's also on the roller hook. And we've got some nice roots happening in there as well. Happy, happy plant. The first or the first two? Yeah, I don't know, Yamaseta. I've heard all kinds of different tips and tricks. This is the second Sun Gold. She was off to such a rough start. It may have been a little premature to add the clip, but I don't care. The sooner you start kind of, keeping them in order, the neater they'll be. So I spread them out. Before the Roma was right there, so I put the Roma there, Sun Gold, Sun Gold. And then I'll have my cherry blasts over here. This is my cherry blast F1. It took off overnight. I guess she's happy. So this, I think this growth stage is happy with the nutrients I gave it last night, mixed in with the old nutrients. I'm also gonna have to top up some clay pebbles. Just, I see a little bit of algae here. Hang on, let me just grab. And then what we're going to do is we're going to clone all of these and we're going to put them in one of our beds outside. One of the flower beds is going to be for food. And I'm essentially just going to grow along with myself. Take clones from here, plant them all outside. So I'm just topping this up here. I mean, it came a lot, like it's really come along. And I don't know if I have any roots sticking out yet. Oh, we do. A little baby. Right there. And right out the bottom. One long one. Searching. Have a great day, Pro Pyro. Thank you for hanging out. And then finally, a true leaf on the second cherry blast tomato. So that's a cherry blast F1. It's a determinate variety. Oh my god, I'm yelling and I forget that the mic is right here. It's a cherry blast F1. What up, stoner dude? Good morning. And yeah, determinate variety. Sorry, I'm so distracted because everything's looking really beautiful now. Look at this cucumber. Isn't she gorgeous? I really have to get pictures, you know, of every growth stage now. I'm really going to try to document this growth differently. I just need to do a better job. You know, it's almost like I need to take a couple hours every day just to take pictures and notes. There's just so much to note and to document. But I am proud of the way I've been managing it this time. You know, I'm checking my leaves every day with my jeweler's loop. I'm doing my IPM. Every other day, I'm staying on top of it. The weekend, when I worked outside, I stayed completely out of the basement, and I did double the IPM just in case. I'm just, you know, King Z, it's coming, it's coming. That's on the other channel, The Fresh Princess After Dark, and the grow is starting in a couple of days. So yeah, everything is just really looking so beautiful. It'll look really nice once everything gets the proper nutrients it needs. Thanks, Hash. Good afternoon. And what's up, Nope? So I'm like, well, there's a third one in there. Hash, I don't know if this is the material you were talking about of the roller hooks, but this is what I got. I looked it up. It's called polypropylene. I was going to leave all of the suckers and just take them off the indeterminate ones. So I have that one and that one. I was just going to leave them for now and prune them off later when the plant gets a little bigger. And as for this one, I wasn't going to touch anything except for what we talked about yesterday. Just these lower leaves that are looking a little purple. That's all. So this is the only plant that's like, I mean, she is quite large. Same with the cucumber. I think they're just hungry. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how tall she is. Anyway, so yeah, today, just before the live, I set up all the hooks. And I have to probably set up a couple more just in case, especially for the sun golds, because they're indeterminate, they're going to get bigger. So they might need more than one hook. Also have to do a spectral reading, not a spectral reading, a PPFD reading, because now that I raised the lights maybe half a foot, maybe 6 inches I raised them. No, maybe more, right? I think I raised them maybe about a foot. And I also need to level them. They're a little bit crooked. So yeah, I need to level the lights and I need to do a spectral reading because now I had it at 60%, but there's a chance it might need to go to 65, right? Because, yeah, but everything just looks, yeah, nope, nope, nope. I want to, but then I've got this little guy in the same system. Like this one, I think can handle it because it's already getting bigger. But this one, I don't know, man. I'm gonna give it a couple more days. I just want like maybe another true leaf, and then I'll risk it. It's kind of like just learning, right? I guess there's no right or wrong. It's just try. And I remove all suckers before the first fruit set on determinant. Okay, that's a good tip. Yeah, as for the indeterminate, I don't know how I'm going to handle them. Probably prune the suckers and train the crap out of them. I don't know. And then we'll have mocha swirls on the two ends there, and I've got the roller hooks already set up for those. But yeah, like just overall, everything looks beautiful. I turned my humidifier off for a little bit because the humidity kind of got high overnight. I did my IPM right before I shut off the lights. And I don't know, when I do that, it like, gets too humid overnight. I have to actually turn the humidifier off. Pluckers and suckers, Google it. I mean, I don't know, man. We talk about Googling things on here. What up, Outlaw Garden? Good to see you. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. Fermented tomato clippings make a great preventative for pest management. Use diluted as foliar on after dark lady. Ooh, that's a great tip. Fermented tomato clippings. So what do you do? How do you ferment it, Wassman? That wasn't a tip, that's just what I do. Right, but you clearly have experience, so I feel like it's a tip. Even if it's not. Cheers, everybody. Okay, I gotta write out my to-do list for today. You guys like the new setup? You like it, Grumpy? I can definitely move around. What I like is that, my favorite part is that even though there's a space here and I can walk through if I need to, I like that I can, like last night I had to fix some nozzles and replace some stuff, and I could just reach from right here and work on these plants, especially when the lights will be raised. It's so easy. It's so easy to fit and move around. Anything I need to do, I could just like access it really from anywhere, you know? So yeah, sorry, I'm just obsessing over my garden. I just got to work today as soon as I got in here, and I didn't really have time to observe and enjoy. So I'm gonna write out my to-do list so that I stay on track. That's what I've had to do every day now, is just write a to-do list and check it off one by one. Also, I don't have a tripod for this device right now, so bear with me until I figure that out. Good morning, Les. Good to see you. 18 days, 18 hours, and 42 minutes until the first day of summer. How lovely. It already feels like summer. Some breathing room now. Exactly, Outlaw. Good morning, everybody. What's up, So Terry? Good to see you. Okay, so I'm going to erase my to-do list from yesterday because I finished it all, except for starting lettuce and parsley. So I'm going to leave that. Cut them up, add water, cover, and steep in the sun for a day, and dark for 2 days. Okay, cool. Thank you, Wassman. Are your lights on hydraulics or manual pulleys? Manual pulleys. Yeah, I'm not that cool. Okay, let me just... so I have my whiteboard here. For those of you that are new here, I have a hard time staying organized. This whiteboard helps me stay on track. I literally use it every single day, and I rely on it now. It's become like my brain. Every time I have notes or something, it goes down here, and at the end of every day, I take pictures, and then I put it in my laptop. All right, so go along, pictures. Okay, so the only thing we have to do is start lettuce and parsley. Okay. One tea per gallon. Where are the strawberry notes? Right here. I need to mail the grow along seeds. I need to, well, I actually did the grow along list, so I have a spreadsheet now of everyone participating. Yeah, so we're doing a grow along, you guys. We're doing the whole tent is really coming together, especially the whiteboard feels like a whole classroom. Professor TFE. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure other things require hydraulics. I know that they do. It's just a manual pulley on my. We're just talking lights, guys. It's just a manual pulley. What are we growing? Cucumbers, eggplant, all kinds of peppers, tomatoes, lettuce, herbs, and flowers, and after dark plants in 2 days. That's also, I need to get all my seeds together. I got a lot of shit to do. All right, today's to-do. What's on my to-do list for today? Every morning, man, I got like a running note. It's been since I started these lives, really. Every day, it's just a new day, new list of things to do. Yeah, I don't know why we're talking about hydraulics, but yeah, I'll just show you guys a quick spin. This is what I'm growing. Got some seedlings over there. These are my buckets with my plants, tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, cucumbers, and then my grow towers. The T in TFP stands for teacher. That's funny. You got your Chinese 5 color peppers! Yay! How exciting! That's awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys all the information. For those of you that are participating, you'll see for those of you participating, you'll see I'll create the category or the channel today in the Discord server, and I'll provide more information there. I just got to get myself organized. We've got a lot of moving parts, so let's write this to-do list down. I can't even do that. I can't even get my to-do list done. To-do. All right, what am I doing today? Start. Oh, and I gotta find my net pots. I don't know what I did with all my net pots. I have 3 grow towers, meaning I should have 240 net pots. And for some reason, the ones for the yellow tower, I can't find them anywhere. I don't know what I did with them. Like somebody stole my net pots. Yeah, the towers are looking gorgeous. Yeah, I'm excited. Roller hooks. Okay, I did that. Start parsley. Newts for yellow tower. What else? Actually, it did because you meant hydroponics, but you don't read your text before you hit send. I don't know. You almost said? I'm confused. Parsley, lettuce, newts in the yellow tower. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my H2O2 so I can just disinfect my pruners so that I can prune the tomato, the Roma. And then I need to figure out my after dark. I need to do a spectral reading. Spectral reading for the tomatoes and cucumbers, which actually I could do it now because I got my device. Spectral reading, and I got to figure out my roller hooks for after dark. So I'm just going to write after dark setup, and I'll do like a separate to-do list for that. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with people. Some people just come here to fight. Who did you piss off, Hash? Actually, I feel like the question is, who didn't you piss off? I feel like that's the easier one for you to answer, probably. Class is in session, Wickershire. Where's my meter stick? Just kidding. After dark setup. I got to figure that out today because just like, I mean, the environment in the grow tent is dialed in, but we got to get our lights dialed in, and I have to get my little setup going with all my measuring things for my hand watering that I'm going to be doing. Get my seed starting setup prepped. Okay, let me get my H2O2. Let me get some water to make some nudes. We're going to start seeds first. Also, has anyone ever used a laser thermometer or a temperature gun to check their water temperature? 16 hours on, 8 hours off. Nope, nope, nope. And then I'm going to veg the after dark plants for, I'm going to watch them. I'm going to decide either 2 or 3 weeks. I'll decide what I feel like based on how they look. And I pissed off Carl for talking about plants and not showing them on my channel. Well, that sounds about right. But I mean, whatever. People could choose to listen to you or not. You've always given me pretty good advice, so I don't have a problem with you not showing your plants. As long as you're here to give me sound advice, I'm cool with that. I don't know how to grow according to him because I don't show plants on my channel. Yeah, I mean, then you got the people that show everything on their channel, and maybe they shouldn't be because it doesn't look that good, and then they act like it does. So you got all kinds of people in the community. It's okay. People who appreciate your advice appreciate it, and people who don't, well, too bad. They're missing out. You got some good information. Okay. And I need to calibrate my pen because I haven't done, even though I calibrated the pH, I haven't calibrated the EC, so I got to figure out where I put the solution. All right, these are all the things we're going to get done on the live today. What time is it? 12, it's 1 o'clock. Calibrate pH and EC. Okay, let me get my hydrogen peroxide and we're going to go start some seeds. What are you using for blackout for your after dark grows? When that time comes, CFP, I use an infrared to check temps. For blackout? What do you mean? Like at nighttime to check, to look at them? So I have I was actually going to use the Spectron, the AC Infinity Grow Cam. It's got the Plant AI. I don't want to like just solely rely on that, but I was going to use that. And I think it's got the infrared also to detect any kind of issues with the leaf temperature. But yeah, I have the temperature gun here that I can use. I guess I don't know what you mean by blackout because, you know, I'm a noob. Oh, the 12-12. Yeah, well, everything's going to go on 12-12, Wassman. That's why I waited so long to start the After Dark seeds, because I didn't want to get the whole tent on 12-12 too early before anything else is ready for that, right? So last time I managed to run a 12-12 lighting schedule And I had a successful, I mean, it wasn't successful because I had a lot of other problems, but I think it would have been successful. So I think I'll be okay. I got the SD card. Yeah, I'm having a hard time formatting it. For some reason, I can't format it. So I need to get another SD card, I guess. I'm going to do that today. What's up, Storms? Good to see you. Cheers, everybody. Happy Tuesday. All right. So yeah, I really want to do a time lapse of the After Dark plants and test out that the plant AI feature. But they also, you know, AC Infinity, I guess they're interested in understanding how, because the camera, there's a disclaimer when you're running the app or when you're setting up the camera. It says this software, you know, the plant AI or whatever, is optimized for it's optimized for cannabis. It's not optimized for other plants. So, you know, part of testing it out and trying it is to see how does it work on these other plants, specifically the plant AI features. Why not just grow an auto? I definitely will eventually. I want to just learn it all, right? Obviously, Cavs and Bernie are the reason why I just went for it and started my first plant, because Cavs was like, I'm sending you seeds and, you know, let's do this. So obviously he, you know, his genetics are photos, and he so graciously shared so many seeds with me. So there's so many different strains. So while I'm going to be growing the same strain that I did last time that I didn't get to see through to the end, it'll be cool to try some new stuff. But yeah, I'll try it all eventually. I want to learn everything. It's also great for candy making instead of thermometer hanging in a pan. Ooh, candy making. What's up, Neil? Good morning. After Dark plant is not going to flower for at least 30 days. 12 during the first 15 to 20 days is only going to cause it to stretch. So yeah, so I was actually asking Bernie what to do, and he said the same thing. He said, like, the plant won't be even mature enough to flower yet, so you can, you know, have a longer lighting schedule you can get away with a little bit longer if you need to. So that's what I'll do. Maybe I can even go a little bit longer. Because I'm only doing 4 and the area is so spaced out, I think I'll be okay. Oh, Wassman, I would have never been able to do it without, well, a lot of you guys, but specifically Bernie and Cavs really helped me so much. Bernie walked me through everything, so I had a good mentor, a good teacher. So yeah, let's get some hydrogen peroxide, clean my pruners, and get some seeds started. By the way, quality check. How has the quality of the stream been? Is it pixelated? Is it... Oh, Cavs, your ears must be ringing. I was just talking about you. I was saying, like, you helped me so much. You and Bernie. If it wasn't for you, I would have never had the experience that I had growing my first After Dark plant. So, yeah. Cheers, Cavs. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, we're starting our grow in like 2 days. Is it better? Yeah, we're trying to do, by the way, Cavs, let me show you. I set up my roller hooks today. Check it out. And for everyone else that's new here, that hasn't seen yet, but right before the live, I set everything up. So now we're back in control. So this device is temporary. It's a loaner. So this is just to test if my phone is the issue. This is an Android device, and yeah. So yeah, there it is, everybody. Sorry, I'm just really excited, and I haven't spent a lot of time in here the last few days, and the time that I have been, I've been just doing the work that needs to be done, and I'm not really like taking time to take it all in and enjoy it, right? So, but yeah, I'm trying to just get myself. Yeah, Android is, I know it's compatible with a lot more stuff. Even the microphone, when I pair it via Bluetooth, it tells me what % battery it's at, whereas my iPhone, it doesn't do that. So I put the knowledge in the work for UTFP. It's priceless having reputable advice. Honestly, yeah, I am so fortunate that I have come across so many like wonderful growers with wonderful information that show up and want to help not just me but other gardeners out there, other growers. It's so nice. I'm so grateful, but I'm also grateful that I chose, even though it was a journey, to not be super stubborn. I am extremely stubborn, and yeah. But yeah, shout out to Brittany Pass. It wasn't, guys, not forget one too many gummies last night and just zipped my tent right up, and I'm like, oh, I forgot that it's broken. The video 1,000 times better. Good, good. Yeah, I'm relying on whoever's here today. I'm relying on you guys to just give me some feedback. Did it fall? No, it's still plugged in, right? We're good. Can you guys hear me? That's not too great. I do not use microbes. I tried. I have a huge bottle. Somebody was moving and they were like, hey, do you want these? And I was like trying to be polite. So I was like, sure, I'll buy them off of you. And they're like, yeah, great. And I was like, oh shit, okay. So I ended up paying like a couple $100 for these huge bottles of beneficials and enzymes. And now I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So anybody use Hygrozyme and Hygroben, hit me up. I got a big bottle for you. Okay, let's go get our seedling tray, get the seeds started. All right, so oh, I already have hydrogen peroxide in here, and I brought in that bottle. Also, you know what I don't get? It's like I'm thinking about the whole thing where people get pissed off with people showing advice without showing their plants. Like, you don't have to follow it. So what does it matter to you if people show their plants or not? And it's like, I don't know, man. Like, getting advice, like, sharing information is a privilege. And if someone wants to share information with you, don't be an asshole. Even if you don't like the information or you think it's stupid, or you think yours is better or whatever, don't be an asshole. Like, other people don't need to waste their time giving you information. They do it because, I don't know, they love the plant. So, don't be a jerk, you know? Because then there's really people that don't show their plants and talk like as if they know what they're doing, and nobody says anything to them. So... and they give bad advice. Go figure. What's up, Skyrunner? Sorry if I missed anybody in the chat. Fake it till you make it. Yeah, I see. The thing is, you can't. I feel like with plants, you can't. You can't fake it till you make it. Your plants won't let you. Oh shit! I opened my binder and look what falls out. Oh, and I got some of my seeds here too. Oh yeah, I gotta put this up on my thing. Cav's new sticker. Shout out to Cavs. I love this sticker with the sunflowers. And then we've got some Doc's Cut and some lemon Thai crossed with Funk Punch. So yeah, I gotta organize my shit. I got too much going on. What up, 906? Good to see you. And did I say hi, Neil? I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Sorry, guys. All right, so I'm starting 2 different kinds of lettuce. I don't even know if I have any. Did I finish the sunflower? No. I didn't finish my banner. I didn't finish my sunflower. I didn't finish. Every morning I wake up and excuse me. Every morning I wake up and I'm like, oh, gotta do this. Oh, gotta do that. Oh, gotta do this. Oh, gotta. And the next thing I know, I've got like 1,000 things to do, and I just try to do the best I can. No, Semper. He's talking about my sunflower drawing for calves. I've got this sick-ass sunflower drawing I've been working on for a sticker for calves, and I haven't gotten to it. I got a Gypsy Grape banner I'm working on, and I haven't finished it. I've just been... It's like I had a minute of rest, and then all of a sudden, everything just got real busy, real freaking quick, and now I'm like, damn it. Also, we got to talk about outdoors, you guys. First of all, I'm really bummed out because yesterday I was Googling the dragon's tongue bean because I've seen pictures. I have the seeds. Shout out to Les for sending those seeds. They would do great in my system. They only grow 1 foot to 2 feet tall, and they mature in 50 days, and they're extremely prolific. They don't need pollination or anything like that. So next run, I'm definitely going to try some dragon's tongue beans. I didn't even have plants when I first started watching this channel. Yes, but you had experience, right? And you had grown plants in the past, even though maybe you physically didn't have any at the time, right? There's no way you didn't. I remember you came on here and you're like, yeah, you got blight. How do you know that if you've never grown before? Or, well, you never said you didn't grow. You just said you didn't have plants. I'm going to try the tarragon again, man. I can't figure it out with the tarragon. And I got to direct sow my poppies too. Right. I had more before habitual gave me spider mites. I always have plants. Oh, calves. That's the best way to live. The best way to live. So we also have to plan the outdoor food bed. We got a dahlia bed. We got another flower bed because I don't have as much as I initially planned on. I have 1 additional bed that I'm going to do food. So I'm going to take my I'm going to take cuttings from my Roma. I'm going to take cuttings from my Sun Golds. I'm going to take cuttings from the After Dark plants. Those are all going to go in a bucket. What's up, Pitts Place? Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. So yeah, I might try a Sugar Baby watermelon outside. I also want to do the Armenian cucumbers outside. So there's a bunch of stuff I want to try. So I'm going to have to plan that like tonight. I got so much to do in the next 24 hours. And I keep talking about it and I'm not doing it. Shut up and sow your damn seeds. That's how I have to talk to myself to focus. It's like, just stop freaking talking. I talk way too much. I'm also going to plant some sage because sage does so well for pest prevention, or it's good for like companion planting to deter pests. So I'm going to do some sage in between certain things. And then, what else? I might do a couple of radicchio because mine never sprouted. And maybe a couple more dinosaur kale. Habitual's plant looks amazing. She did a great job. Andy Man, thank you for the feedback. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys have any feedback on the stream, just want to know if it's good quality. Is it pixelated? Is the internet quality good? I know with my previous device, when I was doing my stream, I'd have to lower the quality on YouTube of the video just to rewatch the replay. We're expecting rain for the next 4 days. Oh no! I'm working on doing some rye berries for mushroom substrate. I don't even know what that is, but that sounds cool. NK, you can hang out with me vicariously, and live vicariously through me and my outdoor garden, because then I'm gonna get the rain when you guys get the sun again. We're getting rain in 4 days, so I've got a little pile still of soil on the driveway. I gotta lift up that tarp and bring it to the back and just top everything up. Paper towel. Going to get the blue oyster mushroom, chicken in the woods, and limeade and turkey tails mushroom growing. That's exciting. Tabs, you're like a mushroom influencer now. You got me wanting to do it. So right now I'm starting seeds to fill the back of the grow towers, just herbs. So honestly, I feel like they're pretty tolerant, even if the nutrients is a little bit stronger than they'd like. So I think I'll be fine. And also just to fill out the outdoor tower, I only have like, a few plants, maybe 10 plants in the outdoor tower, which it's doing well. I just, I would like to see it fill out. So I'm going to be starting some more seeds. I hate digging on a tarp. Oh, really? I love it. My shovel, I use my snow shovel and it just slides right on, scoops it all up, and that's it. So nice. I hate digging on the driveway because it's interlock and I don't want to scratch or break or ruin the stone or whatever. And me, I can get pretty rough with a shovel, But you guys, I'm going to show you the dahlia varieties in a minute. This morning, when I prepared all my labels for planting tonight, because tonight the dahlia tubers are going in, I was looking at the varieties that I ordered, and some of them I forgot. And now to go back and see what's going to be growing, I felt very discouraged because of my zinnias and my cosmos and all my other stuff that didn't work out. And then this morning when I opened my dahlia tuber box, I was like, wow, okay, now I feel excited. I got 67 grams of Jack Frost mushroom, first flush dehydrated. Congrats. I don't know what that means, but it sounds successful, productive. I'm over here. I love growing all plants. I miss gardening. I will get back to it one day. What's up, John the Grower? Delicate lion's mane, so beautiful. It looks like branch coral. Yeah, I saw that picture. It's gorgeous. So yeah, I'm going to plant some sage probably between my flowers because I've read online that it's good for deterring certain pests. So I've got my dinosaur kale, my radicchio, my sage. I'm going to do a little bit of tarragon. Have a great day, Ree. Tarragon is always tricky for me. It's worse than strawberries there. Oh, yeah, I gotta do the strawberry roots tonight. I cannot forget because I need to, as soon as the lettuce tower is complete outside, then I gotta figure out, I gotta get the strawberry roots in there. So we gotta order bare roots. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so funny. Yesterday, Sunday was a long day in the garden when I was like digging all that dirt and hauling it and filling the wheelbarrow or the cart over and over again. So after I was done, I went inside and I was, I showered, whatever, and then it was time to feed Scarlett. And so I grab her food out of the fridge because I cook for her and I like meal prep for the week or whatever. And I just started scooping it and dumping in her bowl and scoop and dump and scoop and dump and scoop and dump to the point where the bowl was like filled to the brim. And then after I'm like, wait, what are you doing? Why are you feeding her so much? And it's just because I conditioned myself to like take something from one spot and fill it into the other spot. And because it was so repetitive all day, I accidentally overfed my dog by a lot. Oops. Just kidding. I didn't actually overfeed her. I intercepted quickly, but it was just funny. Alright, so I'm sowing some more romaine. It's going to fill out the rest of the outdoor grow tower. I've only have like 10 plants right now in the outdoor grow tower, so. Scarlett's gonna get fat, yeah. It was so funny. I was just like loading up the soil all mixed up, ready for uppotting. Awesome. Happy growing, 906. That's awesome. Some parsley. We're doing curly and flat. I'm working on getting my liquid culture done. Nice. All right, so there's my sage seeds gone rogue. Oh, and I wanted to start microgreens today. I forgot to bring those down. Oh, I'm not done yet. I need more parsley. Maybe you overwatered it, or maybe I don't know. Could be many things. Where is it? Is it outdoors? Is it indoors? This is definitely a growing addiction. Yeah, addiction is an understatement. It's like a lifestyle now. Okay, seeds started. So there we go. I'm going to get my dome lid on. I guess it's the clearer the camera, the older I look, right? Yeah, honestly, Rose, it does not let you go. That is a fact right there. Well, I guess I can't pass for 21 anymore with the better video quality. Okay, seeds have been started. That's checked off the list. Now, I'll be right back. I gotta go wash my mixing utensils because I gotta mix nutrients for the outdoor grow tub. I'll be right back in 1 second. Keep dropping this stupid microphone. Oh, I don't know. You still there? All right. So I got my jug of water. I got my mixing stuff. And oh, right. Yeah, I'm still looking for wood chips. I actually am. I'm not kidding. I went back to look to see if anywhere has any in stock, and I don't see any. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm like talking right to the microphone. I feel like I inhaled like perlite or soil or something the last couple of days. Hacking a lung over here. What's up, Habitual? Good morning. And what's up, Jesse? What's going on in the tent? Mixing nutrients for the grow tower that's not in the tent. First, actually, yeah, okay. So what am I giving the yellow grow tower? I'm gonna give it, what am I giving the yellow grow tower? I'm gonna do, how's your wacky, oh, Cavs, did you see the picture she posted in the Discord? Look, her plant looks amazing. What are we doing for the yellow tower? Where is my marking? Alright, so yellow, I'm gonna do I don't even know if I need this. What's up, Gyro? Sorry if I missed anybody in the chat, by the way. I gotta figure out where to put you guys. Alright, now you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Too much crap. Get myself organized. So my makeshift tripod right now is a ladder with my spray bottle holding my phone. Whatever works, right? What's up, Token Tom? Good morning. That bottle, oh my gosh, no, it's just because I don't take care of it. I've had like a lot of spillage and whatever. Sorry guys, trying to figure out this new streaming device, and because it's got like a battery pack at the back, It doesn't fit in a regular tripod because it's not a regular device. It's an Android device, but I never said it was an Android phone. All right, so right now I'm mixing nutrient. We started our seeds, so I'm gonna cross that off the list. And I'm reading about rye berries. I'm gonna have to look that up. I have no idea what that is. So yeah, now making nutrients for the yellow tower. I'm just going down the list. Oh, rye pretty much. Cool. 2.5 grams per, or 2.5 mils per gallon. 1100 grams. So yeah, this evening I will probably go out there after dinner and hey Jesse, like stop. I swear, sometimes this reminds me of the days when I used to be a camp counselor. Yes, we get it. I'm tan. Thank you. You could see, yeah, my shoulders got tan. Okay. So that's that. You know what, Rose? Most people do, to be honest. I feel like that's what we're programmed to do, right? That's a great question, Hash. That's a great question. I would love to know the answer. No, nothing. Sorry. Okay. So I mixed my CalMag. Now we're going to do micro grow bloom. Jesse, focus. Hairstyle. What hairstyle? Come on, let's hear it. I'm curious to know. What up, Highlander? Good morning. I keep saying good morning, but really it's good afternoon. But good morning sounds so much more pleasant than good afternoon. It's just good morning. 1 ml per gallon. I know, I'm working on it. What do you mean you're working on it? Does it take that long to type? It's not like my hair is that long anyways. You don't have any options. You don't have any options. Natalie again. Probably mix in the nudes. I like your long spoon though. Oh, that's a good idea. I actually have one. It's just not long enough. Jesse, borderline troll at times, but harmless, really. I know, he's harmless. He means well, right? Jesse's a good guy, just maybe misunderstood, right? I only need 3 jars worth, so I'm thinking 3/4 jar of rye berries. I use same thing on my after dark grow. Nice. She stole a long spoon from the bar. It's actually a milkshake spoon, okay? But yeah, I feel like I have to come up with something interesting, but I low-key think it's amazing. Oh, something interesting? Yeah, that sounds too high maintenance for me. You're lucky if you get me to brush my hair. I'm just kidding, I brush my hair. It's very humid in here, and I'm very curly hair. And I don't know why we're talking about it here. Alright, so right now I'm mixing nutrients because after this I gotta go fill and feed the outdoor grow tower. Yesterday I fed it, or I filled it with just pH water. Sorry, not yesterday, Sunday. It was just pH water, and today we've got to give it nutrients within 2 days. So it's like every other fill is food, and every other fill is just pH water. And that seems to be working out okay so that I don't overdo it. Oh my gosh, I've already done, I've tried everything before. All kinds of hairstyles. I've had black hair, pink hair, short hair, long hair. I do, but he says bad things about people. He does. You know what, Rose? I know what you mean. I'm not trying to make excuses for anyone's behavior. I do my best to see the best in people. And a lot of people just don't know any better, maybe. I don't know. Joe Dirt mullet would look nice. Well, you know what? That was my last hairstyle, Hash, right before you started joining the lives. You missed it. Go watch the replays. All right, we're done with that. Bro. Yeah, the next few days are going to be like, not a lot of talking. Well, I've been talking the whole time. I didn't shut up, but calves. You probably heard me talk about, okay, so they're actually, you know what's funny? This actually brings up something else. How do you determine whether, okay, well, first of all, I told you guys about this book that I read as a kid. It's a Robert Munch book called Stephanie's Ponytail, where, you know, every day she shows up to school with a different hairstyle, and the next day everyone copies her. So one day she's got the ponytail, the next day everyone shows up to school with the ponytail, and then, you know, the next day is braids, and everyone shows up with braids. And so one day she gets sick and tired of everyone copying her, and she's like, you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to show up with a shaved head. And then the next day everyone showed up to school bald, but she had hair because it was like a psych, you know? So that reminds me of that. But this is crazy. I thought we were, but what? Okay, Jesse, bye-bye. Sorry, you gotta chill, man. I can't tolerate that. Sorry, Jesse's gone. I'm not dealing with that. That is not okay. Period, point blank. So, and that's my favorite word too. I use that word all the time, but tastefully. I'm very sorry, Rose. That was completely inappropriate. He is gone from the channel. I do not tolerate that. That is unacceptable. Bye-bye. I try my best. You guys see, I give you 1 chance, 2 chance, 3 chance, 4 chance. But once you behave that way, I do not have any tolerance. Have you used the word tastefully? I'm just kidding, Hash. It was sarcasm. There's no tasteful way to say it other than, hey man, see you next Tuesday. Have a great week. That's the only way. Rose, I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. We got your back. That wasn't cool. Thank you for having mine, Rose. Rose, you did try. I know. I know. We all did, but there's no tolerance for that. I canna help. What's up? This is for my grow tower outside. He was a little off his rocker after he gave him a compliment. You know what? I try to be so kind. You know what? I believe that everyone has like good inside and that they're capable of being good people. And some people, they don't know any better because they don't know social norms or social cues. They don't understand, maybe because they don't have friends, or I don't know what it is. I'm not trying to judge. You know, I try to create a space where everyone can come hang, you know, but if you're gonna, if we're gonna, be kind and try to see the best in you and put up with, some odd behavior, you can't go like that and do crazy shit like that and then, just, yeah, drop a word like that and talk badly about others in the chat. That's just not gonna fly. So, like I said, it takes a lot for me to block somebody or remove somebody, but I don't have tolerance for that. So I apologize to anybody that felt uncomfortable. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be a happy channel, Yeah, we'll save that shit for after dark. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. After dark YouTube channel, the Waggy to Baggy. Yes. Do your towers rotate or can they? Yes, they're on wheels, on casters, and they can rotate. Can you fit different depth baskets or one size only? One size only. Nope. Because the scoop that's sitting right underneath the plant port is at a certain height that if you had a deeper net pot, it wouldn't fit properly in the port. So the tower's designed for, I think they're 2-inch deep and 2-inch in circumference or whatever. But yeah, again, you guys, I try to see the best in people. That's why sometimes you'll see people say questionable things and you're like, why isn't she removing? I try to be kind and I try to, give everyone a chance. But sometimes people just don't deserve it. So yes, somebody asked 20 by 10. Yes, it's a 20 by 10 grow tent. The internet word is called trolling. Yes, After Dark channel. That's where the other plants are, the fun plants. Check out the Fresh Princess After Dark. Link is in the description below. Thanks so much, Cabs. Have an awesome day. Appreciate everything you do for the community. No, I'm not Italian. Okay, I did. Oh my god, did I do my grow? Did I do the grow? Yes, I did. Yeah, let's talk about Katrina. Where is MK? She's right here. Yeah, the cute plant is massive. If you know, you know. She even looks happier by the second now that I put her on the trellis. Her leaves are looking a little less droopy. my gosh, yeah, we got people trying to bully Hash today. We got people trying to bully Rose. What is going on? It's a wacky Tuesday. Yes, I use reverse osmosis water. And I got to calibrate my pen. Oh, thank God I have my phone here. Let's boot him out. Sorry. Okay, bye-bye. Gone. Not putting up with that. Don't have any tolerance. I use RO water also. I grow in soil though. What's your trick for aphids or spider mites? I don't know. I haven't gotten any yet, but outside I'm going to make some of that stuff that Cav sent me, the Jadam or whatever it's called. And then I'll alternate between that and Lost Coast mixed with neem oil. And then, well, I don't know about neem oil outside. I'll have to see, because I've heard questionable things, but we'll see. Okay. Did you get a chance to go on the Discord, take a look at the photo I posted? How long do you wait at a restaurant getting good service? I saw, Grumpy. I saw the picture. Are you allowed to bring your dog in the restaurant? Because maybe that's why. Okay. So I'm just going to let that sit for a sec. I'm going to calibrate my pH and EC. I've never, where is the bud? Not here yet. Not here yet. Okay, put that on the meter. Oh, all right, I'm going to calibrate my EC. Hang on, I need water first. 1 second. Nice having access to the RO water right outside the tent. Okay, so I just needed water to what do you dislike most about the food system? That it's called a system. It shouldn't be. Just grow your own food, eat it, and enjoy your life. Live your life! So yeah, now I'm just calibrating. I'm just calibrating my ppm or the EC probe or meter, whatever it's called. I don't know. What do you call it? It's a meter. Woo! All right, so I'm gonna press the temperature to increase the value. Okay, so do this until the value is flashing. Sorry, guys. And then increase it to 1413. So I do this, well, I haven't done the EC in a while, but I do the pH every couple of days. But yeah, this needed calibrating, so it's a good thing I'm doing. I hate calibrating pH pens, me too, but I have to learn to love it because it's something I'm going to have to do on a regular basis. I do not have a whole house RO system. I have a portable RO system. All right, 14, 13. There we go. Flash. And once it stops flashing, we are good. Okay, done. So that's calibrated. Rinse it in some water. And now I'm going to calibrate my pH. And then by that time, the nutrients bottles for the yellow tower should be ready. Put this here. All right, so first we're doing pH 7. We're doing a 2-point calibration. So just stick it in the solution. And hit the calibrate. Calibrate 7. Wait till it finishes flashing. Okay, now I rinse it in water. Now I'm going to put it in the 4. Okay, calibrate again. And calibrate pH 4. How do you know when it needs to be calibrated? Depends on how often you use it, but you should probably calibrate it all the time. I calibrate mine every other day, pretty much every 2 to 3 days, because I use mine on a regular basis. And then once I'm done this, I rinse the probe, and then I add my cleaning solution's upstairs. I gotta go get it, but I add some cleaning solution inside the lid. There's like a little sponge that kind of, absorbs. But before I add it, I'm actually gonna wash this lid, and then I'll add the cleaning solution for storage. Your probe should be moist at all times. Have a great day, ProPyro. So yeah, this is what came with the pH pen. You got the conductivity solution, 1413 EC, and then you've got, or 1.4 EC, and then you've got 7 pH and 5.4 pH. Okay, so now I'm going to check the pH. I'm going to put my water down here. I'm going to check the pH of my nudes that I mixed for the yellow grow tower. How's the quality of the stream been? Has it been stable for you guys? Is it consistent from when the stream started? Yesterday, I know we started the stream, and then within like about an hour and a half, it kind of went blurry a little bit. Yes, so I have them, ProPyro. I have all the packets, but the problem is it's not a 7 solution. It's 6.87. I'm not leaving. I said tomorrow I gotta go for a run. Oh, got it. All right, so the pH is a little low. It's 5, but I do have 6 pH in the tower right now. Oh, it's still reading. If it can get up to 5.5, I'll be happy with that. I use 4.1 and 7.1. Yeah, that's the one that I have too. 4.01 and 7.01, right? Yeah. Was it 4. Oh no, 4.00 and 7.00. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're right. Its place. I'm at 5.4 pH and 68-degree water. It's perfect. With the meters, they always good. Yeah, meters, I recommend drops. Drops are the best. I even bought General Hydroponics pH up and down, and it came with actual a dropped pH testing drops as well. So I'm just checking all the jugs to make sure we're the same. 735 EC or 0.07 EC, what's the ppm? 365 ppm. 5.5 pH. I think I'm okay with that. Like I said, the water right now in the tower is a higher pH. So I'm going to leave it. It might even increase. Sometimes when I leave it a little longer, it goes up. So I'm going to leave it because I don't want to add pH up. I don't know. You guys scared me about pH up, and I try not to add it if I don't have to. 5.5 is still within range. It's not the greatest, but because the pH in the tower is already a little higher, I'm cool with that. So those are going outside. So I'll bring these outside the grow tent. Well, actually, I'll just put them right here for now. Okay, so what else did I get done? I calibrated my pen. Okay, the nudes for the yellow tower, I disinfected my pruners. Now I'm going to prune the lower leaves off the long tomato. I'll do a spectral reading really quick. Okay, calibrated the pen. Let's do a spectral reading right after I do this. All right, so right now I have the lights at 65%. They were previously at 60. I had to raise them because the plants are getting taller. And so now I'm just going to do a spectral reading in a couple of areas just to see where I'm at. And now that I have my Pulse app free, I can do it quickly. So let's do that. So I want to hold the device flat like this. And I'm going to hit there's a button on the side to indicate, okay, I'm ready to take a reading. And then when your light starts flashing, you're ready to go. You hit the button on the app. And you just hold this flat, give it a few seconds, and it's going to give you a reading. It's going to tell you your DLI and your PPFD, and I'm holding it kind of right at the canopy. Okay, so 437 PPFD, right where I'm holding it. I'm going to move this to near the cucumber. Oh my God. To near the cucumber, I want to see what it is over here. And 18.9 DLI. Alexa, what's the optimal DLI for young tomato plants?
For young tomato plants, the optimal DLI is between 10 and 13 moles of light per square meter per day. This
I don't know.
achievable with a photosynthetic.
It says 10 to 15, but that seems low.
300 micromoles per square meter.
Alexa, stop. Oh, I forgot that there's a button here. Alright, so I'm just doing the reading where my cucumber plant is. $442 because I'm holding it a little higher. So I feel like I could go to 500 and it would be fine. I was at 300 ppfd when they were seedlings. I feel like I can increase it a little bit. So my DLI is 18.9 for the tomatoes and 19 for the cucumber. So let's just call it 19 because one's 19.1 and one's 18.9. So I'm going to increase it a little bit to like 65 and I'll do another reading. What brand pH do you have? It's called Yin Mick and it's from Amazon. It's just 2-point calibration says 0 and slope. 3 says 0 slope and linearity. I don't. 3-point is lab grade precision. How do you do a 3-point calibration? Do you just buy another fluid, or does your pen have to be able to handle that? All right, so I'm doing another reading now. I increased the lights, and I'm going to see where we are for the Roma and where we are for the cucumber. Okay, that's even lower. How is that possible? Hang on a second. All right, 500 with 22 DLI for the Roma. I think I'm going to leave it at that because you want to gradually do it, right? I don't want to like go from 18 DLI to like 25 overnight, you know? So now I'm just doing a reading where the cucumber is. $539, 23 DLI. I mean, that's pretty. I feel like I've averaged it out. I'm going to leave it at that. So the lights right now are at 65%. I upped it from 60 to 65. All right, so we'll see how everything does. Hopefully the little plants can keep up. Okay, so I did my spectral reading and I adjusted the lights. That's done. Use for the yellow tower. Okay, all I have to do now is prune the I use Blue Lab and they recommend 2 points. Oh, I lost you guys for a sec. It reconnected for a second. I don't know what happened there. Maybe I touched the screen or I did something. I don't know. All right. I got my pruners here. I disinfected them. I'm going to put you guys right here. I'm going to turn the lights back down for a minute so it's at 65. I'm just going to turn them down while I prune my little bottom leaves on my tomato here. All right, so I use 30% hydrogen peroxide to sterilize my pruners. I let it dry, obviously, so that I'm not getting it all over my plants. 3-point cal at the beginning, though. I only use 6.86 only for a quick accuracy check near my trophies. I have to do that every day now, Mia, because if I'm going to stay on top of this grow and be successful, like I have to. There's just, last time I'd have all these mental lists and then I'd never address anything when it was happening and I'd never get anything done on these lives. So now that I have the confidence in my device, now I have the confidence in my device to not, for the stream not to crash. What up, Big Nug? Alright, so I pruned off one of the bottom leaves here. You can see the purple. So because there was tacoing, I did take my jeweler's loupe last night and take a really close look because the PTSD is real. And we know that the tacoing could be a sign of pests. So I've also just got like little baby growth here. I'm just going to pick that off. Little like suckers at the bottom. And then I got this one little, not the side shoot, but this leaf right here. I'm going to try to just get that off. No, these aren't any growth nodes or anything. They're just stems, so it won't be a clone or anything. So yeah, I mean the purple is pretty. You fixed your Wi-Fi. What's up, Pizza Man? No, I just got a different device. So yeah, I'm loving these tomato hooks, or the trellis, or whatever they're called. I didn't realize that they're made for the roller hooks or whatever. So, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. All right, so we did that. I pruned the bottom leaves. I think I'm gonna leave the rest for now. The cucumber I'm gonna leave for now. All right, so I did that. So I finished my to-do list for now. All I have to do is fill the yellow tower. What else do I have to do? Outside, I'm going to do my stuff. And then now I got to go back to editing jail. So really quick, I just wanted to show you guys the hooks and how they work. If you guys are growing tomatoes or anything really for that matter that needs support and you're doing it even outdoors, I've watched a lot of people online just build themselves a little foot-tall raised bed. They plant their tomatoes in there, and then they build a frame around the bed, and they either affix or drill or whatever the hooks to the top of the frame, and it's perfect. Am I using the pH 55? I don't know if you're asking me, but so this is the hook. This is what they look like. I used a zip tie to just pass through here to affix it to the grow tent poles. And then in order to, so there's a locking mechanism. You can't pull the string, but then here, when you squeeze the lock, then you can, whoop, there goes that. You can unroll the twine. So yeah, these are awesome. They're extremely, they keep things neat. So I might have to do, like I said, the indeterminate varieties. I may have to do 2 hooks per plant, or for the cucumber so that I can kind of bind them and whatever. But yeah, these are great. And then they come with the hook. So I bought a pack of 20. Then we got the hooks, and the hooks, when you fold them, the spine of the hook is where the twine goes, and then you clip it, and it actually really just grabs on. It's got some teeth on it, and it grabs on to the twine, and it's not going anywhere. So very, very practical. Thank you, Hash, for recommending them. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm excited. Things are coming along, and we're getting there. So yeah, awesome. That's what I did for my indeterminate tomato bed. Those are, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, so okay, you guys, and also this is a PSA. If you're buying hooks like this or anything from Amazon, a lot of the time they come from a warehouse or from China or whatever. you want to be really careful. I soaked mine in, all I had was 70% rubbing alcohol, so I filled a cup with 70% rubbing alcohol, and I soaked the hooks in there, and all these like black speckles and all this stuff came out, and I was like, oh god. So I soaked them for a few hours, same with all the clips, to sterilize everything before bringing it into the grow tent. It sounds dramatic and it sounds like a pain in the ass, but you can never be too careful. So a PSA to all you growers, or if you're not a grower and one day you will be an indoor grower, yeah, just disinfect everything you bring into the tent. Even if it seems something so silly, like just be mindful, know where things come from, and you know, be aware that, you know, even if something came packaged from a warehouse and you open it fresh out of the packaging, like even my AC Infinity, my spray bottle, right? Like it's brand new, but I still washed it before using it. You know what I mean? So just always wash your stuff, always disinfect your stuff, even if it's new, you know? Sterilization is a must, very important for me as an environmental compliance officer in the military. Nice. That looks like a nice pH meter, but I don't have any experience with it. I have a Hannah that is very similar. Yeah, mine, $40 on Amazon, and it came with an additional TDS meter. It tells you the EC, the pH, the water temperature in Fahrenheit and Celsius, and the ppm. So it's been useful thus far. Every other time I test, I do use drops just to double check. It hasn't failed me, but I do need to calibrate it like minimum once a week, minimum. For the amount, I use it like 2-3 times a day, so I'm using it so much. Anyways, everybody, that is it for today. I got so much work to do. Even though I got quite a bit done here, I still got to map out the after dark setup. I got to turn my lights back up because now I'm actually leaving the grow tent for the afternoon, and I won't be back in here until later tonight when I put everything to bed and I check on things. So that's it now. I'm done in the grow tent, and then yeah, this evening I'll be planting my dahlia tubers. But yeah, that yeah, it's honestly super cheap. It came in a big box with all the calibration solutions. For $40, it came with these 3. It came with a pen, and it came with a ppm, or sorry, a pH pen and a TDS meter, just the cheap ones, you know, the cheap sticks that every brand has, and this, right? So you got the whole thing. So that's pretty cool. I'll give you one last spin around. Basil seedlings loading, mocha swirl seeds germinating, lettuce, parsley, tarragon, sage, radicchio, and kale germinating, and roller hooks are set up. Tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, and eggplants are taken off. Any baby cucumbers? Funny you should ask. Yes, we got one there. 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 One back there. And oh, I see a few. One back there. We got a bunch, you guys. So I'm excited. It's gonna be a good grow, I think. But we got to stay diligent. Can't get too comfortable. So there it is, everybody. That is the garden. Come find me tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Tonight I'm going to work on this area and get this all dialed in and ready, because Thursday, you're not going to want to miss it. We have an after dark stream. We're going to pop our seeds, and we're going to finish getting the rest of the grow underway. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I don't know what happened. I touched something. I'm not used to using an Android phone or an Android device, and I touched something and I exited the app by accident. So, no, that was my fault. I did that. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all. No, the stream didn't stall. It was my fault. I touched something. It's like all touchscreen and shit. So, I'm technologically challenged. So, everyone, come find me tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time. 2 more days till we start the After Dark Grow. Let's go. Let's grow. Peace, everybody. And don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. Mia, you trying to get with the creeps now too? Just kidding. All right, everybody. Have a great one.